not drink coffee in the morning. But you know what? I don't know about you guys. I rather like remembering those things called words and like how to put my pants on and stuff. So I'm just gonna keep drinking it. And I freaking love it. And I have two really cool friends making some really cold brews that I'm gonna go into. Okay guys, so what the heck is cold brew?
Cold brew is like iced coffee's cooler cousin. Instead of using a hot shot of espresso, what we're doing is we're taking freshly ground coffee and steeping it in filtered water for 12 to 24 hours to extract all of the delicious flavor. Also, with cold brew coffee, it's a lot less acidic, so it's softer on the body.
And like, why cold brew? Why are you guys doing cold brew?
Because it's easier than beer. My wife's American, so we went over to the States on holiday and I tasted cold brew for the first time and loved it. And thought, you know, let's try do it in South Africa. No one was doing it. Kelly and I went for a surf. We had a chat. He's also a coffee addict and we said, let's do it.
What do I do with it now? Do I just drink it like that or can I put something else with it?
Yeah, there's actually, the good thing about it is there is so many things you can put with cold brew. John T and myself both drink it neat. We find most people do. But you do have other options of adding milk to it, coconut milk, condensed milk.
Coconut milk?
Yeah, and it goes very well with alcohol and gin. And there's many things you can do with it. Yes.
Oh, I read about this thing called nitro cold brew or something. What's up with that?
Yeah, so nitro is, instead of bottling our cold brew, what we do is we put it into a keg. We get that keg really cold, and then we crank up the pressure in the keg. And it usually takes 3 or 4 days of this cold temperature and lots of pressure. And we infuse the cold brew with nitrogen gas.
You know something cool that I tried with the bottle of coffee that you guys gave me was making ribs.
Awesome.
Well, the marinade for the ribs. So I literally took a rack of ribs, poured tons of oil on it, patted on like my favorite spice mix, and then that goes into the oven at 150 degrees for about 2.5 to 3 hours. Then you take it out the oven. While it's cooling, you make your marinade. So what went into the marinade was a whole lot of yummy, simple ingredients. Literally zested some lime juice, then fresh grated ginger, fresh grated garlic, and then I put in like a whole bunch of yummy sauces. So tomato sauce, winner for any rib marinade, a little bit of hoisin sauce, and then sriracha. You gotta have some good old hot sauce. And then last but not least,
cold brew.
Cold brew, yes indeed. Mix it all up, pour it over your ribs into the fridge for about 12 hours. It'll really soak up all that flavor. And then lastly, just grill it and eat it. Can I try some cold brew now?
Absolutely.
I've only used it in my recipe. I didn't actually drink any of it. I was saving it all for the marinade.
We always recommend to people trying it neat, first of all, to see how they like it.
So slick it out the bottle?
Straight out the bottle. And then if you find that's not to your taste, then you can add milk or asbeen.
Okay, so I just, like you say, slick it right out the bottle.
Just drink it right out the bottle.
Hey? And you're right, there is that like sort of a bite of the acidity of like a normal kind of coffee isn't really there. One quick question, coffee and cars, they work together, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
Unanimous?
Yes.
Okay, well it worked. Lamborghini cold brew ribs. Ooh. Delicious.